Continuity is the presence of a complete path or current flow. If there is no continuity, something is preventing current from flowing. An open switch, damaged wire, a blown fuse, all of these can break the current flow. This is probably one of the most useful tests that you can perform when troubleshooting. It is common to check the continuity on components within a circuit like fuses or switches and lengths of wire within the circuit, or even spools of wire still in a roll. To measure the continuity, you will need to connect your leads to the correct ports on your multimeter. Your red lead plugs into the port marked with the voltage omega symbol, and your black lead will plug into the COM port. Now you need to set your multimeter dial to measure continuity. Rotate the wheel on the multimeter until the arrow or dot is pointed at the omega symbol. Some multimeters use other symbols. Check with your manufacturer's manual to determine which is the proper setting for your multimeter. On some multimeters, you will need to use the function key to measure continuity. Each dial position on a multimeter can have multiple measurements. In this case, press the function key until the proper symbol appears for your multimeter display. To measure continuity, the circuit must have no power running through it. Turn off the power to the circuit and confirm that you have no power by testing for voltage. To measure continuity, the multimeter sends a small test voltage through the wire. If the power is on, the multimeter cannot accurately read the test voltage. Now that your multimeter and circuit are ready, let's learn how to check continuity. Start by confirming that your black lead wire is connected to the COM port and that your red wire is connected to the omega or voltage port. Set your dial to the proper position and make sure that the circuit has no power at all. Before attempting to measure continuity, you should test your meter to make sure it's in proper working condition. To test the meter, touch the two metal ends of your leads together. If your meter displays OL while the leads are touching, there is no continuity. An OL while testing your meter indicates a problem with your meter. Fix the multimeter before making any measurements. Place your test leads across the area you want to test. One lead should be at each end of the segment you are checking continuity for. Unlike other tests that you do with your multimeter, continuity is a yes or no. Either you have continuity or you don't. If your multimeter reads OL, the component or the wire you are checking does not have continuity. This indicates that the component you measured has a break in the flow. If your multimeter reads a low value and emits a beep sound, then the component you checked has continuity. It's important to remember, though, that you only check the continuity of the component you measured. There could be a continuity problem in another area of the circuit. Bonus points if you go back and look at these last couple of slides where you're testing the switch. There is a continuity issue with that switch. If you can describe in the comments what that problem is, more power to you.